Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Financial Podcast with me, Olivia. Today, we have some truly electrifying news coming out of the tech sector, specifically regarding Applied Digital and a major deal that is causing significant ripples in the market and sparking considerable investor interest. It's a story of strategic transformation, massive investment in the future of computing, and a dramatic shift in fortune for one of the companies involved. Applied Digital, ticker symbol APLD on the NASDAQ, has signed a monumental long-term agreement with CoreWeave, a company described as an AI hyperscaler and a rapidly growing cloud services firm heavily backed by Nvidia. This isn't just any deal. It's a multi-billion-dollar commitment that signals a major strategic shift for Applied Digital. The core of this agreement involves Applied Digital providing a substantial amount of critical IT load for CoreWeave's artificial intelligence and high-performance computing, or HPC, infrastructure. Specifically, the deal covers 250 megawatts of power capacity. This capacity will be deployed at Applied Digital's data center campus located in Ellendale, North Dakota. The sheer scale of this initial commitment underscores the accelerating demand for the kind of specialized infrastructure required to power today's most demanding AI and HPC workloads. From a financial perspective, the impact is simply enormous. The agreement is structured as two approximately 15-year lease agreements. Over the full duration of these leases, Applied Digital anticipates generating approximately $7 billion in total revenue. To put that figure into perspective, that translates to an average of around $467 million in annual revenue over the contract period. This influx of predictable, long-term revenue provides exceptional visibility into Applied Digital's future financial trajectory and dramatically changes its business outlook. This partnership represents a pivotal moment for Applied Digital. The company had previously been navigating challenges, particularly in the data center hosting space. With this announcement, Applied Digital is making a bold move, signaling a strategic pivot towards a data center real estate investment trust, or REIT, type of business model. This transition into long-term leasing and a REIT-style operation aligns Applied Digital with the rapidly evolving AI-driven future of computing, offering both more predictable revenue streams and enhanced strategic relevance within the industry. The deal solidifies Applied Digital's position as an emerging provider of infrastructure critical for the next generation of artificial intelligence and high-performance computing. The market's reaction to this news was immediate and dramatic. Applied Digital stock experienced a staggering surge. After closing at $6.83 last Friday, the stock opened on Monday with a significant bullish gap at $8.27. It then soared to an intraday high of $10.49, marking a gain of approximately 50% in a single trading session. Other reports noted slightly different percentage increases at various points during the day, including approximately 42%, 17% in pre-market trading, and nearly 38%. Regardless of the exact percentage cited at a specific moment, the consensus is clear. This represents one of the strongest daily performances for the company in recent memory and signals a significant renewal of investor confidence following a period of more lackluster price action.
The trading volume accompanying this price surge was exceptionally high, dwarfing the average daily volume. This indicates intense investor interest and significant activity surrounding the stock as traders and institutional investors alike digested the implications of this massive deal. The stock traded within a wide range on the day, fluctuating between $8.03 and $10.09 after its gap-up open. Beyond the initial 250 megawatts, the agreement also includes an important option for CoreWeave. CoreWeave retains the option to access an additional 150 megawatts of critical IT load at the Ellendale campus. This option provides a clear path for future expansion and potential additional upside revenue for Applied Digital, further validating the value proposition of the Ellendale facility. The deployment of this capacity is planned in phases. The first 100 megawatt data center facility for CoreWeave is expected to be ready for service relatively soon, by the fourth quarter of calendar year 2025. Following that, the second building, housing the remaining 150 megawatts of the initial commitment, is currently under construction and is expected to be ready by the middle of 2026. The third 150 megawatt building, related to CoreWeave's option, is currently in the planning stages and is anticipated to be ready for service in 2027 if the option is exercised. Applied Digital's Ellendale campus itself is highlighted as a significant asset. It's described as potentially one of the most ambitious data center developments currently underway in North America, designed to be purpose-built for next-generation workloads like AI and HPC. The campus combines large-scale power capacity with capabilities for rapid deployment, both of which are absolutely critical for clients operating in the AI and HPC sectors today. The campus is initially designed to host 400 megawatts of critical IT load, but it has the potential to scale significantly beyond that. The planning includes capacity to expand up to 1 gigawatt of total power over time. This massive potential scale positions the Ellendale campus as a launchpad for the future of AI infrastructure. The strategic location in North Dakota also offers advantages, including access to abundant, low-cost energy and an energy-efficient climate that further enables the rapid deployment of capacity, which is crucial for meeting the surging demands of the AI industry. CoreWeave plays a key role in this partnership, and its own trajectory is fueling broader optimism in the AI infrastructure space. CoreWeave is part of a growing group of specialized AI cloud providers, often referred to as neoclouds. These firms specialize in renting access to powerful GPUs and AI chips, particularly those from Nvidia, to software developers and startups. Given the high capital requirements and rising costs associated with acquiring and running these cutting-edge chips and the necessary infrastructure, companies like CoreWeave often prefer to lease data center capacity rather than undertaking the massive expense of building and operating their own facilities from the ground up. This makes companies like Applied Digital, which can provide purpose-built, high-density compute facilities, ideal partners for their aggressive expansion plans.
CoreWeave recently reported impressive growth with a first quarter revenue increase of 420% year over year. However, this rapid expansion has also come with ballooning costs, resulting in a significant adjusted net loss that jumped from $23.6 million to $149.6 million. Despite the losses, CoreWeave's CEO has expressed confidence in the company's strategic direction, emphasizing robust and accelerating demand for their platform, backed by industry-leading partners including Nvidia, OpenAI, and IBM. The deal with Applied Digital underscores CoreWeave's willingness to lock in long-term capacity to meet this surging demand. Looking at Applied Digital's financial metrics, the company's market capitalization has increased substantially following this announcement, reaching figures reported between approximately $1.46 billion and $2.33 billion intraday across different reports. The company's trailing 12 months earnings per share, or EPS, stands at negative $1.46, reflecting negative earnings over that period, which is why a traditional price-to-earnings, or PE ratio, is not applicable. However, investors are clearly focused on the future growth potential unlocked by this deal, rather than current profitability. Applied Digital stock exhibits a high beta, reported as either 5.87 or 5.98 depending on the source. A high beta indicates that the stock is expected to be more volatile than the broader market, a characteristic often associated with growth-oriented technology companies in rapidly evolving sectors like AI infrastructure. Analyst ratings on Applied Digital are genuinely positive, with several research analysts weighing in recently. Ratings include buy, market outperform, and outperform. Price targets have varied, ranging from a low of $7 from some firms to highs of $12 or even $20 from others, with a consensus target price around $10.91, based on data from multiple analysts. It's worth noting that the stock price surged close to or even briefly exceeded some of these targets on the day of the announcement. The market response also included unusual options trading activity for Applied Digital. One report highlighted a significant increase in call options purchased on the company's stock, representing a substantial percentage increase compared to the average daily volume of call options. This kind of activity can indicate strong bullish sentiment or speculation regarding future price movements following major news. Insider activity was also noted, with a director selling a number of shares in the period preceding the announcement. This insider transaction was disclosed in regulatory filings and represented a decrease in that specific insider's position. Institutional investors and hedge funds have also been active, with various firms reportedly adjusting their stakes in Applied Digital, some increasing and others initiating new positions. Overall, institutional investors collectively own a significant percentage of the stock. The strategic significance of the CoreWeave deal for Applied Digital cannot be overstated. It helps validate the company's strategic pivot and provides long-term revenue stability in a dynamic tech landscape. For CoreWeave, the partnership ensures access to essential physical capacity to keep pace with the skyrocketing demands for AI compute. This deal is not just important for these two companies. It's seen as emblematic of the broader wave of capital and infrastructure commitments currently pouring into the artificial intelligence sector. CoreWeave's rapid scaling strategy and its approach to securing long-term capacity highlight just how essential high-performance infrastructure has become for companies developing and deploying advanced AI models. In conclusion, the partnership between Applied Digital and CoreWeave is a landmark event that appears poised to serve as a template for future infrastructure collaborations within the AI industry. For investors, the focus will now shift to how well Applied Digital executes its expansion plans and leverages this significant agreement. The company's next earnings date is scheduled for July 24th, 2025, an event that will undoubtedly be keenly watched for updates on strategy, financial performance, and further details on the progress of the Ellendale campus development and the CoreWeave deployment. This transformation positions Applied Digital as a critical player, essentially acting as a crucial landlord in the next wave of cloud expansion, driven by the immense and accelerating demand for GPU-heavy computing power. Thank you for joining me today on the Financial Podcast. We'll continue to track these developments and bring you the latest insights. Until next time, take care and happy investing.